States to avoid for a comfortable retirement. A comprehensive guide. Retirement planning is a big decision, but choosing the right state could make all the difference, especially when it comes to comfort, safety, and cost of living. If you're eyeing retirement, you might be surprised by which states offer the best conditions for a peaceful, hassle-free life. But here's where it gets controversial. Some states that seem great for retirees might actually pose hidden risks. Bankrate recently released a detailed report comparing all 50 US states. States across key factors like affordability, public safety, healthcare access, and tax policies to rank them for retirement readiness. The study goes beyond the usual suspects, like taxes and weather, to consider lifestyle factors that matter most to seniors. Retirees and pre-retirees should take notice of these rankings because we looked beyond the typical categories to look closely at important lifestyle and risk factors for residents of various states, said Stephen Cates, a financial analyst at Bankrate. For example, public safety isn't just about crime stats. It's about feeling secure in your neighborhood. Healthcare access matters too, especially for those who rely on regular medical care. Walkability, air quality, and recreational opportunities also play a role in daily quality of life. These elements combine to create the kind of environment retirees truly want. Which state tops the list? New Hampshire leads the pack. This New England state ranks first in neighborhood safety, fifth in healthcare quality, sixth in low local taxes, and seventh in senior-friendly communities. But it's not perfect. New Hampshire ranks 40th for weather, which means winters can be harsh for some retirees. On the flip side, Louisiana ranks last overall. The state scores poorly in almost every category, including affordability, 43rd, neighborhood safety, 48th, and healthcare quality, 37th. High crime rates and extreme weather conditions make it a tough choice for older adults. Check out this map of the best and worst states to retire to. Link 1, Link 2, Link 3. These resources offer deeper insights into regional differences that might influence your decision. Of course, no list is ever complete. What do you think? Are there other factors that should be considered when choosing a retirement location? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because retirement is as much about personal preference as it is about data. Top 5 states for retirement 2025. The unexpected number 1 will shock you. The 5 best states for retirement. You won't believe number 1. Are you contemplating your retirement? If you're an entrepreneur, your current focus might be on growing your business. However, experts emphasize the importance of planning for retirement at every stage of your career. When the time arrives to retire, a significant question looms. Where do you envision spending your golden years? With this pivotal question in mind, the personal finance platform Bankrate has conducted an extensive analysis of all 50 states in the US, evaluating them based on criteria that retirees deem most crucial. The findings may astonish you and could potentially reshape your ideas about the ideal retirement destination. So, which state tops the list? Surprisingly, it's New Hampshire. How did Bankrate arrive at this conclusion? While it may seem unexpected, the analysis is grounded in thorough research. Initially, the researchers examined a YouGov survey involving 2,260 Americans, asking them to identify the 3 most important factors when choosing a retirement location. The key priorities highlighted by respondents included affordability, weather, neighborhood safety, healthcare, local taxes, arts, entertainment, and recreation. A community of peers. Bankrate meticulously evaluated each state against these criteria, placing greater emphasis on those factors that more respondents considered vital. The result? A comprehensive ranking of all 50 states, ordered from the most favorable to the least favorable based on these combined criteria. Following New Hampshire, the remaining states in the top 5 are equally surprising: Maine, Wyoming, Vermont, and Idaho. While many of these states scored lower in terms of weather, they excelled in other areas such as affordability, safety, and healthcare. Additionally, they boasted a significant population of individuals in similar age groups, fostering a community that is known to enhance both longevity and overall well-being. Furthermore, these states ranked highly in the arts, entertainment, and recreation categories. Essentially, they offer plenty of enjoyable activities. After all, retirement should be a time for enjoyment, making this an important consideration. However, it's essential to recognize that for some, weather may take precedence over all other factors. You might dream of spending your retirement years basking on a sunny beach rather than trudging through snow. States located further south typically provide more sunshine and outdoor opportunities, both of which are linked to improved mood and well-being. If this is a crucial factor for you, consider states like Virginia, West Virginia, or Utah, all of which ranked in the top 10 overall and also scored well for weather. Interestingly, Florida, often seen as a retiree's paradise, ranks a disappointing 41st as a retirement destination. The issue of weather is complex, especially in the context of climate change. This complexity is reflected in Florida's low ranking, where it placed 41st overall and 45th specifically for weather. If you've experienced hurricane season in Florida or know someone who has, you can understand the reasoning behind this ranking. Additionally, warmer states face heightened risks of droughts, wildfires, and extreme heat, conditions that can be particularly hazardous for older adults. It's also noteworthy that various studies assessing the best and worst states for climate change have consistently identified the Northeast as the most favorable region. New Hampshire and Vermont, both of which are among Bankrate's top 5 states, are frequently cited as the best options in this regard. Choosing where to retire is a multifaceted decision. Factors such as proximity to family and personal preferences play a significant role in this individual choice. Perhaps New Hampshire doesn't seem like an appealing option for your retirement years. However, Bankrate's rankings and the criteria they utilized may prompt you to reflect on what truly matters in your retirement planning. I have a growing audience of readers from Inc.com who receive daily texts from me featuring self-care tips or motivational challenges. Often these texts spark conversations. Interested in joining? It's simple to try out and you can cancel anytime. Here's more information about the texts and a special invitation for a 2-month free trial. Many of my subscribers are already thinking about retirement and contemplating where and how they wish to spend those years. These rankings serve as an excellent starting point for making informed decisions. The views expressed here are solely those of the Inc.com columnists and do not reflect the opinions of Inc.com. Lastly, don't forget that the deadline for the 2025 Inc. Power Partner Awards is approaching fast. Friday, August 8th at 11:59 p.m. PT. Apply now. Best, worst states to retire. Bankrate study revealed. Retirement paradise or problem. New rankings reveal where you should and shouldn't spend your golden years. By Alice Hyam, serves as a Newsweek correspondent operating from Glasgow, Scotland. Her journalistic expertise centers on social security coverage, government benefit programs, and personal financial matters. Her previous reporting experience spans US and European political landscapes, coverage of Russia's Ukrainian invasion, and British royal family affairs. Alice became a full-time Newsweek staff member in January 2024, following a year as a freelance journalist, with prior professional experience at digital publications, including The Express and The Mirror, under the Reach umbrella. She holds a degree in English and creative writing from Goldsmiths, University of London. To contact Alice directly, send correspondence to a.hyam at newsweek.com. Languages, English. Alyssa Hyam, US news reporter. Voice is AI generated. Inconsistencies may occur. A comprehensive analysis recently published by financial institution Bankrate has evaluated and ranked all 50 American states based on their suitability for retirees, highlighting both ideal and problematic retirement destinations. Why this matters to you? Selecting an appropriate retirement location represents a crucial decision that directly impacts your post-career quality of life, financial stability, and overall satisfaction. The perfect retirement destination can dramatically extend your retirement savings through reduced taxation and lower daily expenses, while simultaneously providing access to superior healthcare facilities, an increasingly vital consideration as you age. Favorable climate conditions can significantly enhance both physical health and emotional well-being, while residing in secure, community-oriented neighborhoods helps combat the isolation and loneliness that many seniors unfortunately experience. In essence, your retirement location choice fundamentally shapes your daily experiences, healthcare outcomes, and mental tranquility throughout what should be your most rewarding years. Essential information. To establish which states offer the most advantageous retirement environments, Bankrate conducted an exhaustive comparison across all 50 states, evaluating 8 distinct categories, including cost-effectiveness, community safety, healthcare quality, tax burden, cultural and entertainment options, and demographic compatibility with similarly aged residents. Top-tier retirement destinations. The New England region dominates the upper rankings, with 3 positions in the top 5. Though western states also make a strong showing. The premier retirement locations are: New Hampshire claims the top position, delivering an exceptional balance between affordability and lifestyle quality. Despite its underwhelming weather ranking, 40th, the Granite State excels remarkably in neighborhood security, 1st, healthcare accessibility, 5th, favorable tax structure, 6th, and senior demographic representation, 7th. Maine secures the 2nd position, boasting impressive credentials in safety measures, 2nd, healthcare services, 3rd, and cultural enrichment, 4th, though it similarly struggles with climate conditions, 41st. So Wyoming earns highest marks for its tax-friendly environment and ranks 4th in affordability. Yet its healthcare infrastructure, 39th, represents a significant drawback. Vermont dominates in both cultural offerings and healthcare excellence, 1st, while already hosting a substantial senior community, 2nd, but faces challenges regarding affordability, 12th, and harsh weather patterns, 43rd. Idaho completes the top 5, performing admirably in safety metrics, 3rd, cost-effectiveness, 9th, and tax advantages, 11th. Yet falls short regarding cultural amenities, 37th, and senior population density, 35th. Least desirable retirement locations at the opposite end of the spectrum. Louisiana occupies the bottom position overall. The state underperforms across virtually every category, including affordability, 43rd, public safety, 48th, and healthcare quality, 37th. With elevated crime statistics and a disappointing weather classification, 39th, despite abundant sunshine. Texas ranks 2nd worst at 49th, showing strength solely in taxation policy, 7th, while ranking dead last in healthcare provision and near bottom in affordability, 42nd, and climate conditions, 47th. Oklahoma delivers favorable weather, 13th. But disappoints severely in affordability, 45th, and healthcare accessibility, 41st. Arkansas performs well regarding climate, 9th, but falls significantly short in safety measures, cultural opportunities, and healthcare services. Nebraska rounds out the bottom 5 at 46th place, primarily due to extraordinarily expensive homeowners insurance premiums, ranking a dismal 49th in affordability, despite achieving average scores across most other evaluation categories. Expert perspective, Stephen Cates, financial analyst at Bankrate. Emphasized in the report, retirees and those approaching retirement should pay particular attention to these rankings because our analysis extended beyond conventional categories to thoroughly examine critical lifestyle and risk factors affecting residents across different states. The retirement experience encompasses far more than just sunny day counts and tax considerations. Factors including public safety conditions, pedestrian-friendly infrastructure, healthcare accessibility, air quality standards, recreational diversity, and numerous other elements collectively determine the daily living quality that retirees truly desire. But here's where it gets controversial. Should weather and tax benefits really outweigh healthcare quality when making such a life-altering decision? Many retirees might prioritize differently than these rankings suggest. Is this reporting reliable? Newsweek maintains a steadfast commitment to factual and balanced journalism. We value your perspective and invite you to evaluate this article. Newsweek maintains a steadfast commitment to factual and balanced journalism. We value your perspective and invite you to evaluate this article. Slide circle to vote. Reader average. No, moderately, yes. Vote. What factors would influence your retirement location choice the most? Would you prioritize affordability over healthcare access, or is climate your non-negotiable? Share your retirement planning priorities in the comments below. About the writer. Alice Hyam serves as a Newsweek correspondent operating from Glasgow, Scotland. Her journalistic expertise centres on social security coverage, government benefit programmes, and personal financial matters. Her previous reporting experience spans US and European political landscapes. Coverage of Russia's Ukrainian invasion and British royal family affairs. Alice became a full-time Newsweek staff member in January 2024, following a year as a freelance journalist, with prior professional experience at digital publications including The Express and The Mirror, under the Reach umbrella. She holds a degree in English and creative writing from Goldsmiths, University of London. To contact Alice directly, send correspondence to ahyam@newsweek.com. Languages: